Did you realize in China, your last name does not matter at all? In India, your last name can affect who you marry. In Europe, names like Von or Det often signal noble origins. In Japan, most people didn't even have last names until the 1800s. So why is China special? The answer might completely change how you see your own name. Welcome back to Between Two Worlds. If you're trying to understand China beyond the headlines, or you live between cultures like I do, this series is for you. 3,000 years ago, surnames in China were a privilege. Only nobles had them. If your family ruled land or held power, they became your surname. So yes, just like in other parts of the world, names were once tied to status. In Japan, surnames were standardized by policy in the Meiji Restoration. In India, they remained tied to social structure. In Europe, many still carry traces of lineage. So what changed in China? Unfortunately, it's not that Chinese people had more equality. It's that our history is so long, it had time to grind down every form of inequality. To put things into perspective, China once had over 10,000 surnames. Over 50 surnames had produced emperors. Over 300 have produced prime ministers. And the surnames we use today, only a few hundred. Which means almost every surname that survived, if you go back far enough, you'll find someone powerful. An emperor, a general, a minister, take your pick. Over time, wars, migrations, dynasties rising and falling, and constant mixing reshaped every family line. Today, if you see a Chinese surname, you can't tell who came from power and who didn't, because if you go back far enough, almost every name was once powerful, and every powerful name eventually fell. So in the West, old money can still hide behind a name, but in China, your last name isn't a status symbol. It's a survivor. It made it through thousands of years of history just to reach you. So would you rather have a last name that reveals where you came from, or one that tells you nothing at all? Let me know in the comments. Share this with a friend, and follow for more culture insights like this, especially if you want to understand why China moves the way it does.